Okay, so hi Aries once again, and welcome to my channel Peace, Love, and Harmonies Tarot. And this is a general reading for all the Aries, and this will resonate to many of you, but not each one of you. Okay, so if this reading doesn't resonate with you, then I'll suggest you that there are many other good tarot card readers out there, and I think you should check them out as well for the messages that you've been looking for. Okay, or the answers that you've been looking for. Okay, so let's start. So yeah, so I see here a story, a complete story for somebody who is dealing with somebody particular. With this is a reading which will resonate with people who have somebody in their mind, a person, a specific person in their mind. It will not resonate with the married people. It can, exceptions are always there, but it will mostly resonate with the people who are single and have somebody in their mind, are in a situationship or a soulmate connection or in a twin flame connection. It will resonate with them. Okay, so what happened here in the past that I see is that the overall energy right now, that is the dominant energy for you guys, is 10 of Pentacles in reverse, which means first of all that there are a lot of financial issues going on in your life. You've been going through a very tough period of financial stability, and it's not about you being greedy for money, but what I see here is that you really want to make your family feel proud. You really want to make your parents feel proud, and if it's not parents, then it's the relatives. You really want to show them that, yeah, we are well off, we are fine. You don't want to listen to their crappy uh, remarks based on money or stability or something like that. You don't want to listen to the remarks that you are dependent on us. Yeah, so I think most of you guys have the focus on money, and which is not very well, which has not been going very well for you guys. Yeah, and because of this, many of you have a fight or a quarrel or a misunderstanding with the male figure in your family. The what do we say, the head of the family. It can be a father, it can be anyone who is the head of the family. So majorly because of the financial issues. Yeah, and because of these financial issues, uh, there is a disconnect between the relations. These relations could have been much better if people did not have focus on money. I'm not saying it's you, but it can be the relatives or other people who are measuring your success based on money. Okay, so, oh yeah, it can be not in such a negative term, but it can also be that your family is dependent on you and you have to be taking care of your family, and that's why money is a great measure for measuring success. Okay, so let's get on to the reading. This was the overall energy. The first card here is Four of Wands, which we also call as 1111 card in the tarot. So you met a person between all these crises of money, financial issues, struggles of life. Somebody came and you met this person. This person took you by surprise, and as there were so many things in common, that actually the moment you met this person, you were so surprised that you could not understand what just happened. And that time, I don't think so that you guys had a good talk, because the next two cards are walking away. Next two cards are feeling depressed or sad by walking away. So I think when you guys had a conversation, both of you people had a lot of misunderstandings at that point of time, but later on both of you regretted what all had happened. But this was somebody whom you saw like as a person with whom you could have spent your life with. It had a lot of potential. This person can be a Leo, because I see a Leo card, the sun card, in this reading as well. So many of you could have been dealing or could have dealt with a Leo in the past. Okay. The next card is Five of Pentacles, which says that, first of all, this card signifies financial issues very clearly. But the second meaning of this card in this reading is that because of the misunderstanding that you have had with this person when you guys walked away, it can be you who walked away, it can be the other person, or it can be you both. Because of the misunderstandings, you both felt a regret, you both felt a feeling as if you guys were left out in the cold, and it left both of you shattered. But this was a person who would have never left you if you guys did not have had misunderstandings. Let me tell you, this was somebody who would have never ever left you in the most adverse situations of your life as well, not even the financial issues. This would have been the person who would have stood by you in the times when you feel unwell, you're not healthy, you do not have money, all those situations when we actually need somebody to stand by our side. This was the person. And that's why I think you realized it, and you realized their value later on, and that's why you felt a regret or left out, or felt like you were left out in the cold. Yeah. But you guys walked away from each other, and the conversation that you had in the past, both of you guys were so surprised that how can it happen, like how can it be. This was such a connection that you never had felt before. This was such a magnetic connection, magnetic pull towards each other that you have never experienced in your life. And this actually triggered you to find out the mystery of the universe. This triggered you to walk on a spiritual path, and that's when you started to learn about spirituality, learn about how things work in the universe, like what sort of connection is this, how can this happen. Many of you might be spiritual, but exactly many of you did not know what spirituality meant. This connection helped you to understand what spirituality meant. But I clearly see that there is no communication happening between both of you. You guys might have tried to talk to each other, and yes, there is an age gap. I think the person you're dealing with is the elder person to you. It can be vice versa anytime. This is a general reading, and you can the cross watchers can flip the reading if it resonates to them. Okay. So I see that you guys might have tried to communicate again in the past, but the things did not work out that well, and you both feel like you guys have put a lot of effort in this, and still the things are not being reaped as you wanted. There is no communication as of now, and I see that there were secrets that were kept by your side. There was a sense of deceiving energies in the past towards this person. You might have been in a relationship with somebody else and might not have told this person, but after meeting them you just couldn't understand that how did this happen, like you were so pulled towards this person. And now I think that and the other this meaning is for some people, and for the other people, many of you, the meaning here is that I think you guys had started to have feelings for this person, but never got the courage to tell them openly. And there is a very strong message in this reading that you guys have to go and confront that person. Confrontation is very important. The other message that I see here is that you guys have a lot of focus on materialistic things in life. Yeah, money, of course, is a materialistic thing. And you guys have started to walk on spiritual path because of this incident, but you're not exactly where you have to reach. And everyone, many of you know that you are walking, but you haven't reached where you want to reach. And still the focus is on the materialistic things. You still have the materialistic approach till the time you have an approach towards the materialistic path. You guys are going to attract the wrong things in life, the things that will never serve you the purpose of fulfillment emotionally and financially. Nothing. So you keep working on the things with a materialistic approach, but you will never be paid off. And even if you're paid off, you will understand that you are not satisfied, and then you're back to square one, and you have to start working again on all the things. And I think you guys are realizing this, and that's why now is the time. By the end of November, you guys are going to communicate with somebody very fastly. The communication might be coming to you, but what I see here is that it is you guys who's taking a leap of faith and going to this person to have a clear communication, confrontation if need be. You guys are not going to give a very clear message of how you feel, but the words that you will say or the things that you will offer will have a deep meaning to it. But the time is running. Now is the last chance. If you guys don't do it, you're not going to get anything, be it financially or be it in relationships. There are two messages here, that you guys have something in your mind, a plan towards your money, how to achieve it, how to earn it, but there is a risk, there is one step that you're scared to take. The message here is that step is correct. It will differ from person to person, but that step that you guys are thinking is the correct step, and that will give you success in money. And the step that you're thinking in the relationship with this person, that step is also correct. So keep your fears aside, take that leap of faith, take that one last step, and you will have victory. So that's it, Aries. Thank you so much. Bye.